Hey everybody, it's Matthew. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got another Jared Dines contest happening right now, and I am making a part to submit for it. We'll see if we get at least in the reaction videos this time. Maybe we'll get in that at least this time around, even if we don't win anything. That'll be a nice thing because I haven't gotten that yet, even though I've submitted for a few things here and there. Here's hoping we get this one, because this is a little bit different thing than he's done before. Instead of giving us, a specific thing to do with this stuff, he's got some old demos that he said he wants to do something with, and he thought it would be cool to get the community involved and get multiple people doing things on these songs and then releasing them, and then everybody gets a royalty split. What we have is some instrumental demos here. I'm going to be doing a vocal for one of them, and that's going to be my submission. But he did say, do whatever you want over a 30 to 45 second section of a demo. So it can be singing, it could be any instrument, bass, drums, guitar, or even anything weird like a horn, a trombone, whatever. Just do something over the section. So yeah, the demo we've got here is an instrumental titled March of Machines, and it has a very industrial kind of sound. It's somewhere, it feels in between like an industrial kind of metal thing, something like Rammstein might do with some kind of metalcore stuff in it. So it's kind of a fusion of those things, but we're going to lean into the kind of industrial weird feel of this. And since my vocals always sound very 90s, that's probably what we're going to be leaning into, is some of like the darker Soundgarden, Alice in Chains style. Probably, just because that's what I'm good at and know how to do, so we're going to be doing that. So I'll go ahead and insert here a taste of the instrumental so you guys know what we're working with in the video. As far as lyrics for this go, it didn't take me too long to come up with something here. I actually got extra stuff. I've got a verse, a chorus, and another verse, and a maybe bridge, and also maybe a refrain. So I'll go ahead and put a picture of this as well into the video so you guys can look at that for a second. And we're going to go ahead and try to do some takes here, I guess. And it will probably be camera audio for now. At the end, I will give you guys the more produced final version that I'm going to submit. So stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to hear the whole thing. And with the demo, from what I can tell, it's a C minor, and the main riff is kind of this low C to a D sharp pedal kind of thing. So it's a low C2 jumping the octave to D sharp 3, and it's kind of goes between there. That's the chorus section. Verse is a little bit more downplayed. It's not quite so high energy, and the intervals are not big, but we are dealing with a C minor from what I can tell, so we're going to mostly be doing a C minor pentatonic kind of melody thing here. Okay, let's see where we can go here. And we'll do a few and see how it feels. Hopefully it's not too bad here. I always struggle with doing live camera takes, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Drop from above, innovation excess, a magic pill, it's better than the rest. Drop from above, innovation excess, a magic pill, it's better than the rest. The future now, a gilded helping hand, machine of bliss. Synthesize, artificial sound before the fall. Greedy CEOs, drop from above, innovation excess, a magic pill, it's better than the rest. The future now, a gilded helping hand, machine of bliss. Synthesize, artificial sound before the fall. Greedy seals. All right, so here's the deal: is I like this first verse, or I like the verse take here, and we're gonna keep that. What I was planning on doing with this mix anyway is the second half of each line in the verse was gonna have a whisper track in it, like a really aggressive whisper kind of thing. And what I was planning on anyway is the very end of the verse, so the second half of the last line was going to be just the whisper and maybe some other double thing that I might do. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have that. We're going to cut to that in the video and then cut back to the chorus for that little bit there, you know, because it's kind of the drop when that chorus hits. So that way I don't have to do the whole thing in one video take if I don't want to. That makes it a little bit more manageable. And I wouldn't consider that cheating because, hell, I've got a disability anyway. I mean, I've got muscular dystrophy. This is hard enough to get this right anyway. So, you know, giving myself a little bit of a break there to just focus on the chorus right now would probably be a good idea if we want a decent take. One of the good things so far is that everything has been on beat where I want it, so that's good. That's usually a place where I sometimes have a little bit of trouble, but with this it is working very well. But I mean, this has a very particular, you know, almost, it's not 4 on the floor, but it's, you know, the kick is every other beat and it's a very solid kick, so it's not hard to track where we are. Synthesize artificial song before the fall. Greedy seals replicate the power that they stole before the fall. I forgot the last half of it. Since we got the take we wanted on the verse, I'm going to go ahead and do this whisper track thing I was going to do here. Do that, it'll be something like this. Innovation excess. You know, that kind of sound. Hopefully you guys can hear that. I'm just using the camera audio for a lot of this. May not be that loud. Innovation excess. It's better than the rest. A gilded helping hand. Just rust in the sand. Innovation excess. It's better than the rest. A gilded helping hand. Just rust in the sand. Alright, that's good enough. I think that'll work. Well, that's probably going to have to be it for today's clips with this because I'm just tired and I don't think I'm going to be able to nail that chorus today. So hopefully tomorrow, if I do it a little bit earlier, I'll feel a little better and be able to get a good chorus take. So cut to that guy tomorrow when we got it. Alright, new clip, new day. We're going to try this chorus again here, see if we can get a good take. It might take me a few to get one that really works here. We're going to see what happens. I tried already earlier. My voice was not feeling strong enough, so we're going to see. I kind of have to get it now, though. Otherwise, I'm not going to make the deadline. Synthesize artificial song before the fall. Greedy seals replicate the power they stole before the fall. Maybe we'll just add on to something here. Maybe I'll just sing through this part and then tack on the end of the thing if I have. I'm just not getting this. Synthesize artificial song before the fall. Greedy seals replicate the power they stole before the fall. The truth is lost below. Maybe I'll do some punch-ins now, I guess. That'll be something. At least we have the video footage, so. Drop from above, innovation excess, a magic pill. It's better than the rest. the future now. I killed it, helping hand, machine of bliss. Just lost in the sand. Synthesize, artificial sound before the fall. Greedy sea of replicate the power that